Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I made a video yesterday, 5,000 in liquidity pairs, pretty much stable income and seeing how you can earn from it. I got a comment on that video yesterday mentioning about I should do it on meme coins, and pretty much keyword here is a gamble. So again, shout out to this user logo, Ovian logo, for the idea. So I pretty much decided to do that. So we're going to quickly go through this. So again, do not copy anything. This is not financial advice. This is just to see how it works out and stuff like that. You can see here we had 4,000 starting balance, and the first pool we're going to get into is Meagles and Wrapped Eat. Now I got into this one on Defi. It's pretty much just to see how it goes. You can see here I have my position already in this. I deposit into it, so daily yield is $4.17. I did deposit 160 into this, so we are down because of impermanent loss, and general price of Meagles is down. So you can see here the APYs and stuff like that. So we have 4.5 million in total percent. This was just before I started recording, was whatever 3% I think it was. Yeah, so it does fluctuate massively. So as you can see with this pool I'm in it, we're using €1,000 as an example here. So you can see we're earning $33 a day, and again the price of at the moment is down. We've had a massive pump up, and obviously we've starting to cool off a little bit now, but hopefully it'll start to pick up again. The next project that I got into as part of this was Wrapped Eat and Benji. Again, I got into this through VFAT, so it's pretty much you picking your ranges and concentrated liquidity. And the ranges I picked I have marked here on the chart. You can see in total I have, it's only a 10% range, so this would be considered extremely tight range. That's why we're getting the high percentage. So we could half that percentage down to 2% and massively increase our overall range to something like that maybe. So this will be a little bit safer, but as I said, at the moment this is where it's set. So the range is, if as soon as once we're inside of this range we'll earn, and as soon as we go out of it won't be earning. So with VFAT I would have it automatically set up that it rebalance and we'd keep in the range again. The big problem with this is obviously every time you exit out of an LP position like this, you lock in any kind of losses or gains you've had. So if the price is going up, we're locking in our losses of ETH, and prices going down, it's vice versa. So that's something just to be aware of. Impermanent loss will play a big impact in all these what you're doing. The next project we got into was stable enough one, I would imagine now at this stage, is Wrapped Eat and Brett. So you can see here we're getting 0.75% per day. Just zoom in on that a bit. So you can see here we're getting 0.75% per day, and again another concentrated liquidity. I've been in this one my own personal wallet I think since July the 20th, so a couple of days. It has generated for me I think roughly $7-8 a day in fees for maybe €600, €700 LP. So I'm comfortable enough. The range has been okay for me throughout. It seems to kind of drop out and come into it fairly regular here at the moment, so it's something to be aware of. Again, like everything, you could adjust the range if need be. And the last one we got into was Wrapped Eat and Chomp. Now again, crazy 3.59% per day, which is unreal. But you can see here the risk with this one especially. So you can see the range here I have set. It is, I think 20. Our range is 30, about 30%. Say. So you can see here only yesterday we had a massive sell off, and it would have, if you had a bit of ranges up here, you were absolutely wrecked on it. However, hopefully we've kind of caught the bottom of it here at the moment, but again the range is tight, but hence why you have the high APYs, and I think this is the key thing for this in this scenario. So you can see here we're getting $35 a day. You can see our daily return. So if we just quickly calculate that, you can see that we're getting $125 a day in earnings from these LPs. Now obviously the earnings will fluctuate a little bit based on volume that's traded and stuff like that. Obviously our total amount invested will fluctuate massively based on the price of the different memes. I suppose my one piece of advice that I would tend to people to follow is, if you're getting into LPs, I would tend to try and get into them when they're down, and you can kind of ride the gains up a little bit. So if we work on this then over the daily, weekly, so you can see weekly we're earning $881, monthly is $3,500, and yearly is $42,000. So you can see the potential opportunities in LPs and concentrated liquidity. This would mean you would have to be paying close attention to things and keeping funds in positions that if you needed to top up the LP, or if you needed to try and adjust the ranges and stuff like that, you'd have to do it. I suppose that's the benefit of the likes of Defi, where it just auto compounds your rewards every single day. So if you're earning on Aerodrome through VFAT and things like that, it's automatically selling your Aero token and putting it straight into back into the LP to grow the LP and compound it. Now, I went one extra step, I suppose, with this one, and just to see if you had all these roughly set up on Beefy, and what would you be earning. So we jump over here to compound interest calculator just to show the impact it would have. So again, 4,000 invested, approximately 3.5 or 3.1% per day, and this is for 6 months. You can see that your 4,000 invested in this, it would be worth 1.05 million after 6 months. So again, look, if you're new to crypto, do not think this is guaranteed. If you're experienced in crypto and you've been around a while, you know straight away that's, if this was that easy, everyone would be doing it. I suppose where this would make the big difference is my video I made yesterday. It's showing the power of compounding your gains and compounding positions to increase your rewards and obviously grow your bags bigger. So, from this scenario, you can see that you invest 4,000 into it. After the first month, you have 10,000 after getting your interest of 6,000, which is, extreme. And then again, as I said, the following month, you have 10,000 to go into it, and it just snowballs very quickly. This is true with the lower APYs, a bit more stable ones, but obviously the gains are slower, but it's the same principle that follows. It's compound interest, and what is it, as Warren Buffett, I think, I said, it's one of the 8 wonders of the world, is it, or something like that, is compound interest. Yeah, so look, again, shout out to the user, the commenter, appreciate the comment. If you're watching this, appreciate the comments as well. Any comment, and see what you think of the general, or have you had luck at doing something like this? I will consider maybe putting in a couple of hundred into Beefy and seeing how this goes, and maybe documenting it, and just looking at obviously the earnings and see how we can potentially grow the bags like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and again, do not copy this unless you do your own research and stuff into it. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.